shoot. Yes?
Oh, pardon me.
Can I help you?
Yes, I appreciate some help. I am Mrs. Grunts. My husband and I are here on our honeymoon, and we have a room reserved for two, always from Atlanta to Atlanta.
Let me see. Grants. Yes, here we are. Ground floor as you requested.
Thank you.
Grant. Sign here, please. I trust you had a pleasant trip.
I suppose if you call 12 hours on the bumpiest and the graftiest train in the country a pleasant trip, then I suppose we had one.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bigelow, but I didn't hear.
Never mind that now. Show Mrs. Grunts the suite 139.
Suite 139. What's with this suite, Jazz? Oh, I'm in the dungeon.
Usher.
Yes, sir.
I only have this one bag here. Henry is getting the rest from the cab. Kenner and Stan was keeping Henry.
Just this one, ma'am?
Yes, we travel a lot.
That's open for debate.
Larson, take the bag to her room.
Yes, sir. And should I come back with the suitcase?
Well, I never.
Please, Mrs. Grunts.
Larson! Honestly, I can't understand what's keeping Henry. Henry!
Yes, dear.
There you are. Honestly, how could you keep me so long? You up there in that cab when I have all of this to do. Wow, what would you do without me? I'd like to know. If it's not one thing, it's another. Now come along and let's start unpacking to have a good time.
Ow!
We're on our second honeymoon.
Ow! Dear, can't we discuss this?
Oh, hush.
Late for lunch, Mr. Bigelow. I'll be back in about...
Just a minute, Larson.
Yes, sir.
I won't go on about you being late for work. Again.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Bigelow.
But when you start insulting guests around here...
I know, Mr. Bigelow, but I was right in the middle
of a song. Yes, I know, Irving Berlin. But until I see your name up on lights, Richard Rogers on a Broadway marquee, well then you can start coming to work late and insult guests. But until then, you're just a bellhop.
Still?
Still. And chalk it up to Leonard Bernstein and me. Next time I'll lose all my appreciation of music.
Yes, sir.
Before you go to lunch, I want to take Mr. Armstrong's mail up to his room.
Yes, sir.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, my name's Kessler, J.M. Kessler. I phoned you from the station?
Yes, Kessler.
Kessler?
Hi, Kessler. Hi, yes, Mr.
Kessler! J.M.!
Neil, is that you?
Oh, you old son of a... What are you doing here?
Well, I came to see you. Didn't you get my wire?
Oh, yeah, but I didn't expect you so soon.
Yeah.
I hate to break up this happy reunion here.
That's all right. Now, where are you going to stay?
Well, right here.
Here, nonsense.
Well, I couldn't think of imposing.
Who's imposing? We'll get a place of our own. Besides, there's rats in the cellar.
Oh.
Would anybody mind telling me what's going on here?
Oh, not at all. Biggie, this is J.M. Kessler, poet and lyricist. I met him in California last summer. And this is my boss and lifelong friend, Mr. Bigelow.
Mr. Kessler, what brings you to New York?
I came to write a musical.
For the Broadway stage, no less.
That's right.
Oh,
Which reminds me,
Yeah?
you know that booklet I've been telling you about? Well, he's ready to go anytime I give him the word.
Right.
And I've been looking at the top half of a duplex that'll be perfect for the three of us, if I can get the rent down a little. That should be no problem.
Then what are we waiting for?
Well, nothing.
Larson, I think you're forgetting something very important.
What? Oh, yeah. Here you are, Biggie. I'm promoting you to head bellhop. And you're entitled to all the privileges thereof. I'll send you the pants with 2 tickets to my Broadway premiere.
Larson, I don't think you know what it is you're doing.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, Mr. Bigelow. For the first time in my life, I do know what I'm doing. I'm doing what I want to do and what I like to do. And there's nothing that can stop us now. Mr. Kessler, we have a partnership.
Great.
Give us a chance, just let romance sail on our way. It's today, we'll take the prize, though we're 2 guys nobody knows, we're still pros. We'll be whatever our hearts want to be, and we'll be stars, just wait and you'll see. 'Cause we've got high days and holidays, bouquets and Monday matinees, hoorays and breakaways, high days and holidays for us. adored. Life's often more than what it seems in your dreams. All for the show, give it a go, and who can tell, we'll do well. How could we possibly do any wrong when all we want is to give you a song? Now we've got high days and holidays, bouquets and Monday matinees, hoorays and breakaways, high days and holidays for us.
All right, here we go. This is the living room, as you can tell. All of the furniture goes with the house, you know, the chair and the sofa. Oh, and this here is the piano I told you about. It might be just a bit out of tune. Oh, your kitchen and your dining areas are right through there. And down this hall are the 2 bedrooms and the bath. Oh, and this opens up into a 3rd bed.
Right here? No. You take it into the bathroom to open it up.
Oh,
I don't think it would fit.
Yeah.
Look, relax. I'm sure Doug will understand. We were here first. We'll take the bedrooms. Is there someplace I can call him?
Oh, sure. Right over here by the entrance hall, it's a payphone, you see. The man who lived here before had a teenage daughter, you know, and he thought it would be cheaper this way. He said he made enough in the first month to pay for it the whole year.
That's fine.
But if you need anything...
We'll phone Mayor Koch.
Bye, goodbye now.
Goodbye, Mrs. Steiner. What did I tell you about this place?
Not everything. You neglected to mention that.
Oh, didn't I say you don't have to worry about that? Have you got a quarter?
A quarter? Let's see. Oh, here's one.
Great. Look, he only lives about 3 minutes from here.
Yeah.
You're gonna love him. The guy's crazy. Hello, Doug? Yeah, sure. Doug, old boy, this is Neil. Can you get over here right away? No, the place on 20th. Yeah, he's here. Just this morning. Fine, 4.7 minutes then. Goodbye. He's on his way. Now, sit down and relax. Tell me what you've been doing since last summer.
A lot of nothing. Dad keeps me around the studio just to keep an eye on me. Oh, he lets me do an occasional script, a song or two, but nothing big. It's like he doesn't think I can do anything on my own. That's what made me decide to come out here.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Well, what about you writing music?
Tons of it.
Yeah?
It's just that nobody wants to buy anything.
Huh.
I sold one lousy jingle.
Yeah?
Have you ever heard that commercial that goes, brush your little toofies clean and bright, brushing with twinkle teeth day and night.
You wrote that?
Yeah, but you and I are the only ones that know, and I'd kind of like to keep it that way.
Oh, I swear on a tube of twinkle teeth.
Oh, swell.
Oh, what about girls? As I remember, you were pretty big with them last summer. I thought you'd be married or something by now.
Not me, brother.
No?
I've got an insurance policy.
An insurance policy?
It's a simple rule.
Yeah.
Never date a girl more than once.
Oh.
That way you enjoy all the advantages of bachelorhood without the danger of tying yourself down to a dame.
Oh, what a lovely opinion of women you must have.
Now, don't get me wrong. When I find the right girl, I'll surrender gracefully. I honestly believe there's a perfect girl for me somewhere.
Yeah?
It's just that she's surrounded by lying, cheating, dishonest females.
Oh, I must have that one engraved.
Trust me, I've been there.
Hmm?
In the proverbial game of love, my dear boy, there is but one rule.
Oh?
Never trust a dame. Don't put your faith in one, no one else to blame. No chance that you'll win one, everyone's the same. Don't think that you'll pin one down. Never trust a dame, never trust a dame, never trust a dame, never trust a dame. Keep your future tame, better keep it tame. Never trust a dame, never trust a dame. The best laid plans of mice and men stand strong till some sister comes along. Never trust a broad, she'll happily break you, every dame's a fraud. They'll gladly forsake you, send them all abroad. I know how they make you mad. Never trust a dame,
Never trust a dame.
never trust a dame.
Never trust a
You
dame.
have to play the game.
Gotta play the game.
Never trust a dame.
Never trust a dame.
I never heard a word of female truth. my counsel, save your youth. One day I'll find my princess, and I will know right from the start. On that day I find my princess, I will gladly change star. But till then, you know I'll never trust a dame, never trust a dame. Never trust a dame, never trust a dame. The life you save might very well be yours if you'll always lock your doors. I'm going very good. Never trust a dame, never trust a dame, never trust a dame, never trust a dame. Don't forget the name.
All important name.
Never trust a dame, never trust a dame. Don't get caught without a line to pay. Don't you ever, 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 ever trust a dame.
Thrust! Ho! As the sun sinketh into the west, and the Titanic sinketh into the ocean, so here am I to sink it into history. Ha ha!
Neil, so good to see you again.
Yes. Ah, and this must be the young Hammerstein from the west. Charmed, I'm sure. Consider for a moment the only true rhyme for golf.
Golf?
Chew on that for a bit.
Excellent time, my friend.
But of course, for matters of such importance, there has been no other course of action. Now then to business. Let me see. We must decide upon a storyline. Good question. Oh, how are you coming that rhyme for golf?
Rudolph? That boy's good. That boy's very good.
Of course, I pick nothing but the best.
You have my seal of approval.
Thank you, I try.
Line, let me see. Thank you, I try. Casablanca, 1943. Paul Henry to Humphrey Bogart. Script by Julius and Philip Epstein and Howard Koch.
Doug here knows every line from every movie and play ever written.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Now then to the matter at hand. I have come up with this idea for a musical that can't help but make a hit. Broadway has been crying out for a play such as this, and we shall be the ones to give it to them. Give me 5 days, a week at the outside, and I'll have the first draft for you. I've got everything I should need right here. Just lock me in my room and slide my mills to me into the door. J.M., so nice to have met you. Neil, until whenever. Now then, to create, thrust, parry, touche!
How about that guy?
He's in my room.
What?
He went into my bedroom.
It's only for a week.
Oh, I'm not going to let him get away
Well,
with
I
this.
wouldn't do that if I were you, J.M.
Why?
Well, once he started his first draft, it could be lethal to disturb him.
Oh, need I even ask who gets the sofa?
Well, under any other circumstances, I'd insist, but I have this bad back, you see.
Yeah, and your doctor says that if you're not careful, it'll have to come out, right?
I get it. You would, old boy. Oh, gee, it's late. Got a date tonight. Real sensitive type.
Yeah?
We're going to terms of endearment.
Oh.
I'm going to comfort her all the way home.
I see. Neil, I am not sleeping on this sofa! No, Oh, don't look so smug.
Hey, J.M.
What?
Have you got a blue tie?
What for?
For my shoes. What do you think? Come on, I need a blue tie.
Well, my clothes are in your closet. Why don't you check there?
Closet. What a silly place to keep a tie.
Hey, are you going out again tonight? Silly question.
Silly question.
Who with?
You don't know her.
Yeah?
I don't know her.
Oh.
So,
I go into this shoe store today. Here I am. This girl's trying a pair of shoes on me. I say, go out with me then. She says, sure. Just like that.
I would have thought it would be that easy.
Yeah. Hey, we ought to double sometime. How about it?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, no, really, I know lots of girls. You'd have a great time, I promise.
That's okay.
Suit yourself. Hey, J.M.,
Yeah?
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What would you say about a girl who refuses to go out with me?
I'd say she has great taste.
No, seriously.
Seriously? I'd say she has great taste. Okay, seriously.
Look, there's this girl I know. Well, good friends.
Yeah.
And every time I ask her out, she turns me down.
Sounds like she knows your reputation. Well, you say you know this girl. Well, how do you get along when you're together, huh?
Well, that's just it. She is the greatest.
Yeah?
Well, you know, she's okay.
I don't know. I'm the last person in the world to be giving advice on women. My way of dealing with women is total abstinence.
Oh, that's the difference between us. I, on the other hand, prefer the overindulgence method. I smother myself with them.
Enter the playwright. Draft number 1 of Paris Fantasy. Finished. Complete. Fini. Kaput.
Doug!
Huh? You're
Hi,
here.
boy. You noticed.
Is this it? Paris Fantasy.
By your humble playwright, Douglas Philbrick, retired.
Oh, what's it about?
About 2 hours.
You mean you finished the whole first draft?
Yes. Sit down.
Yeah.
Let me give you a quick synopsis.
Okay.
Okay. The year is 1910. The story centers around a young aristocratic girl from London. The girl decides to run away from her family to live in Paris, France. While living there, in disguise, she falls in love with a young painter, an artiste. Complications arise, of course, but you can read all about that for yourselves.
Well, what about the songs?
That's the script and notes. There are places in the script for 13 songs. 3 chorus numbers, 5 snappy songs, 2 love ballads, and 2 reprisals.
Oh, gee, it's late. Can I take the script?
There are copies for you both right there. That's my motto. Always come prepared and typed in triplicate.
Great. I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Well, I believe I shall retire to yon downtown drugstore and drink myself under the table with chocolate milkshakes. Care to join me?
No thanks. I was going to go to bed early and I think I'll read through the script before I go to bed.
As you wish. Your company shall be missed, of course. Another time, perhaps.
Count on it.
Good evening.
Good night. Paris Fantasy by Douglas Philbrick. Paris Fantasy.
A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and a beautiful girl. These are the things that I need. A flower bed, the smell of pine, and a fantasy world. These are the things that I need. There is a world I long to share, and there's a dream for the 2 of us somewhere. Here is the love you've waited for. You are my life, Shadi Amour. A jug of bread, a loaf of wine, and a fantasy world. These are the things that I need. A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and a beautiful girl. These are the things that I need. These are the things that I need.
J.M. Kessler, Benny Martell. I've got our first song. Give me a note.
No, okay.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hello.
What happened?
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah?
We were halfway into the theater when all of a sudden he hollered out, "I've got it!" I mean, right there in a crowd of all those people. And then he grabbed me, and we came in here, and all the time he just kept humming.
Oh, please sit down.
Thanks. Do you go by J.M.?
Whenever possible. It's one of those nicknames that just happened to
I
stay.
see.
Oh, can I get you something?
Oh, no thanks. He said it'd just be a minute.
Oh, okay.
Neil's an interesting guy.
Interesting's a good word. You haven't known him too long, have you?
No, we just met today. He said he'd like to take me out once.
Oh, then you know about his only dating a girl once?
Yes, he told me all about it. I guess that's only fair.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Hey, I jotted down the melody. I'll have to finish the rest of it tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll teach it to you then.
Okay.
Well, come on, if we hurry, we can make the second half.
Nice to meet you.
We'll see you, J.M.
Goodbye.
Start with this one. This is the hard work.
The life of the writer. Once his initial job is finished, he is forgotten to the world. The creative genius of the music writer must go on, while the playwright has nothing to do but sit, wait, and eat pizza hut pizza.
No, are you stone blind? Watch the key signature.
Line, let me see, Stone Blind from Jane Eyre. The actual line reads, he's stone blind, he is. Yes, he is stone blind, is Mr. Edward.
Done.
Well, indeed.
Oh, that's for me.
Must be Mary Price.
Mary Price?
Yeah. We're going for a picnic lunch in Central Park.
Looks more like you're going voting down the Thames.
Whatever, ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Sometimes I wonder about that guy.
Tell me something.
Yeah?
Did she hurt you quite badly?
Who?
The girl.
What girl?
The girl you wear all over your face. Did she hurt you as badly as all that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Geoffrey, please. Amongst my few talents is the uncanny ability to read people. It's the Sherlock Holmes in me, Watson. Now then, if you don't want to talk about it, just say, I don't want to talk about it. And we'll forget the whole thing.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Oh, come on.
You're an interesting type, though, I'll give you that. But what is it that gives you... There's something strange. All right, you were hurt by a girl once, and therefore you don't trust women in general. That part's obvious. But what is it that gives you that difference, that sparkle, that je ne sais quoi? That's what I'm going to have to work on.
Why don't you do that?
Well, indeed, there's no reason to be rude. Very well. Suppose we change the subject. How do you find New York City?
Oh, it's okay. Suppose there was a girl.
Are we talking about that again?
No, we're not.
As you wish. You know, I really should leave you to your lyric writing. If we are to become famous, we must work at it. Until our next heated argument, good day.
Good day. Let's see. I never thought I'd be so soon to wish. Now you're as beautiful as, tuna fish? No, I don't think so. Oh. Hi.
Hi, you don't know me. I'm a friend of Neil's.
Oh, I'm sorry, Neil's not in right now.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Thanks. Say, this is Oh, this is cute. My name is Emily Nelson.
I'm J.M. Kessler.
Yes, I know that too. May I sit down?
Sure.
Thank you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Why, yes, as a matter of fact, I was wondering if you could tell me who Neil left with just now.
Mary something.
Mary Price.
That's it, yeah.
And did he happen to mention anything about going out again tonight?
Tonight, he said something about going to a play with a Sarah something.
Sarah Durkham.
Yeah, that's it.
Great, well, thanks so much. I'll see you later.
No, wait a minute. You can't come in here and just leave. Sit down and tell me what this is all about.
Okay. Well, I guess it's pretty simple, actually. I'm in love with him.
Who, Neil?
Well, yes.
Hey, that's supposed to make me understand it doesn't even come close.
Okay. Like I said, I know Neil.
Yeah?
But though he's asked, I've never gone out with him.
Why not?
I told you, I'm in love with him!
Oh,
Well, you know, of course, that he only dates a girl once.
yeah.
Well, there's something too final about one date, because then it's all over. So, if I never use my one date, our relationship never has to end, you see?
Sort of.
So, for the past 2 months I've been finding girls for him to go out with. Well, of course he doesn't know that, but it's sort of an insurance policy for me so I can keep up on him.
You mean to tell me for the last 2 months you've been lining him up with all these girls to go out with?
Yes?
That's beautiful. That is just too beautiful.
You won't give me away, will you?
Give you away, not for the world. Boy, Cornel, someday he'll come to his senses.
I sure hope so. That's the day I've been waiting for all this time.
Oh, Doug, this is Emily Nelson, a friend of Neil's.
Hello.
Hello.
I guess I should be going, JM. Thanks so much for the information.
Yeah.
Doug, nice to have met you.
Say, Emily, how would you like to go out for an ice cream soda or something before you go home?
Well, that sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Don't look so smug. Your line wasn't even original. It's from our town, verbatim.
Dummy.
Neil!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you...
Hi, is there something I can do for you?
Well, I don't know. I came in with Neil, and now I don't know what's going on.
Musical inspiration, no doubt. I'm sorry I frightened you. Why don't you sit down and turn on the lamp?
Thanks. Look, I'm really sorry to get you out this way.
That's okay. I'm starting to get used to it. It's either you or my alarm clock, and boy, you're much better looking than my alarm clock.
Thank you.
I'll say, what's your name?
Alice? Alice Beckett.
Alice, I should have thought it was Alice.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I just thought it'd be a witty thing to say. Turn around.
And, what's your name?
My name's J.M. Kessler.
J.M.
Yeah.
What do you do, J.M., besides sleep?
Oh, there's the mystery. I snore and I dream, and sometimes I've been known to wake up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you do anything constructive?
Sometimes I write poems and lyrics, and I'm independently wealthy.
But you are not from New York.
No, actually I'm from Hollywood.
Ah, Hollywood. Film capital of the world. Well, that explains it.
Explains what?
Your attitude.
My attitude?
Didn't I just say that?
What's wrong with my attitude?
Well, nothing. You're just very Hollywood. Clark Gable's silver screen-ish, you know what I mean?
No, wait a minute. Films show life as it really is. Take, for instance, films like Terms of Endearment, The Color Purple, Out of Africa.
E.T., Star Wars, Buckaroo Banzai, true to life, eh?
I suppose it depends on your point of view. Some people say it's a Barnum and Bailey world, while others say it's a world full of secrets, world unseen.
I've heard it said it's a day-by-day world.
But I contend that in the end it's a world to be found on the silver screen. It's a celluloid world with a celluloid sky and a celluloid love where a celluloid girl meets a celluloid guy. It's a celluloid dream seen through Hollywood haze, where the make-believe stars and the make-believe books spend the make-believe days. There is a scene
Technicolor blue in a 35mm frame just made for me and you, and
there is a love
with passion
in a warm embrace, a wonderful place of a very own. It's celluloid
light with a man-made moon.
and all we can see is the same you and me by the pony lagoon. It's a celluloid night, it's a celluloid dream, it's a celluloid love. That's true. And that was very nice too.
Well, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows can't talk.
Of course, people do go both ways.
Oh, Riot! Riot! You can't leave me now. I know I was wrong before, but now I'm sorry.
Oh, my darling, you're such a child. You think that simply by saying I'm sorry, all the errors and hurts of years past can be remedied.
But Riot, where will I go? What will I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. That plane leaves the ground and you're not on it, you'll regret it.
No.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
We'll always have Paris, and we lost it until you came to Casablanca. Last night, you got it back.
And I said I would never leave you.
And you never will.
It's daylight world.
It's celluloid world.
With celluloid sky.
Celluloid sky. And a celluloid love where a celluloid girl meets
It's a celluloid guy. It's a celluloid guy. With a man-made
with a
moon.
man-made moon.
And all we can see is
It's save you and me by the
Holy
Lagoon.
Lagoon.
It's celluloid light. It's celluloid dream. It's celluloid love. That's true. It's a celluloid world. A wonderful world. A celluloid world with you.
Well, we know all about me. What about yourself?
Well, there's not much to tell. Typical story. Young actress with her head in the clouds trying to make it big on Broadway.
Oh, pretty discouraging, eh?
Yeah. But I'm in a show now where I get to sing a whole verse solo, so I guess I'm getting somewhere.
You're a singer, huh?
That's what my mother's been telling me.
Can you play the piano?
A little.
I just finished the words to the first song of the show that we're writing, and I'd love to hear it sung. I can't play it very well myself.
You and Neil wrote this?
Yeah, in a matter of speaking.
Well, I'll give it a try.
Oh, great.
I never thought love had a chance with me. I never dreamed someone would dance with me. I laughed at love, it's
good as this.
Well, if you'd like to know more, we could talk about it sometime.
Sure. Say, have you eaten?
Yeah, I had a waffle earlier.
I'm starving to death. Neil and I were supposed to go out to dinner tonight, and I haven't eaten all day.
Oh.
Say, what are you afraid of?
Afraid of?
Well, I just gave you every opportunity in the world to say I know this nice little restaurant that stays open all night, and you dodged every chance.
I sort of,
Don't you trust me?
trust you.
Well, what exactly are you afraid of?
Say, Alice, I know this nice little restaurant that stays open all night.
Fabulous. I'm starving to death.
Oh, I just thought, I don't know a nice little restaurant that stays open all night.
Don't worry, I know
Yeah?
at least 10.
Oh, great! Jay, have you got a brown bag? Well, check your closet. Oh, thanks.
Say, Jeffrey, old fellow.
Yeah?
What do you think about white gloves? Too formal? I do so hate to overdress.
They look just fine.
Thank you.
Tell me again how you got a Broadway producer to look at our show. Well, I got Maxine and my dad to look together, and well, I got to read through it, but that's as far as it goes. The sewing we'll have to do on our own.
No problem there. The script is marvelous, you know that, thank you? And so the song, she has no choice.
Well, don't get your hopes up too high. I mean, she's a Broadway producer, and there are lots of scripts.
But not ours.
Yeah?
She has yet to experience the collaborative effort of three geniuses.
Oh my gosh, it must be her. False alarm, guys.
Hi. I just stopped by for a moment to
Yeah?
wish you good luck and to give you something for it.
Oh, thank you.
This and this.
Oh.
Well, I guess I better go.
Say, Alice, why don't you stay and if Aunt Maxine wants to hear any of the songs, you can sing them for her. And this way you'd be the Broadway producer, and that'd be good for you too. What do you say?
Well, if you want.
Oh, please do. I'd hate to have to listen to Doug sing a love ballad.
Well, all right.
Great. Okay. Now, everybody, whatever Aunt Maxine wants, it's okay. If she wants to cut the whole first act, that's just fine.
I beg your pardon.
Don't get too upset now. Oh no, that must be her. I'll get up. Aunt
Jeffrey, my boy, my, how you've grown. Imagine this little boy is a poet. My, what a dump. But quaint, very quaint.
Well, come on in.
How's your father?
He's just fine. He's just fine.
This is Stuart Eastman.
Oh.
The director.
Howdy, boys.
This is Douglas Philbrick, the book writer. And over here we have Neil Larson, the composer.
Neil?
And over here we have Alice Beckett, just a person. Sit down, everybody.
Well, the three young playwrights. My, what times we live in. I have read the script several times and I listened to the songs. Your father should be proud of you.
You liked it then?
Some of it.
Oh.
Most of it.
Oh.
Practically all of it. Now don't get me wrong, there's still some parts you need to work quite a bit yet on. But I think we could make it. But I think this title needs to be changed. Paris Fantasy.
Huh? What?
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. It kind of grows on you. Some of these songs are very good as Rodgers and Hammerstein. Some of them, that is. A couple of them sound like they were written in the shower.
Two of them were.
However, I think with quite a bit of hard work, we'll make it.
Oh, we're not afraid of hard work. We're mostly afraid of rejection.
Could we have a moment alone?
Oh, well, sure. We'll be right back there in that room and you call us when you're ready.
Oh, fine.
Okay, great.
Fine. Well, what do you think?
Well, they seem like a nice bunch of kids. I think it's got possibilities.
Would you direct it?
I might give it a go.
See, my problem is, King and I closes in Broadway in 3 weeks, and I've nothing on tour good enough to bring in. And this does have a lot of possibility.
You know, I thought with a lot of hard work and getting together on this, couldn't we give those kids a break and open up in 3 weeks, 6 weeks?
Open with an untoured show on Broadway in 6 weeks.
Well, I thought with Albert on orchestration and Murray Miller on sets.
What about Frank Edmondson for choreography? You know, it just might. Why not?
Why not, indeed? Boys, Jeffrey, oh, I feel 20 years younger. You're going to Broadway. Stuart, he is going to work right away on the rewrite. You'll have to work fast. Monday morning, first thing, I'll draw up contracts for all of you. Jeffrey, my boy, your father will be so proud of you. Oh, Stuart, you have a lot of work ahead of you.
I'll get back with all of you by Monday.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Did you do that?
Well, gentlemen, we are now famous.
I can't be famous. I haven't suffered enough.
Would you like to be a bellhop again?
Said supper, not torture.
I'm just a thing for us. Kneel, if you would please.
You know what? Alice, this calls for a celebration. Let's go out and paint the town blue, red, whatever color's in season.
Me too.
Well, of course you two. What kind of a question's that?
Okay, well, give me half an hour to go home and freshen up a bit, okay?
St. Alice, thanks for all your support.
You better make that 45. I think I'll float home.
I wonder which songs you didn't like. The tango, most likely.
What's wrong with the tango?
Here, let me have that. I've been saving this bottle for just such an occasion.
Yeah?
Where's Alice?
Oh, well, we're gonna pick her up in 45 minutes for a night on the town!
Splendid, and this shall merely be openers for the evening to come.
Right. What's wrong with the tango?
Well, here. Yeah, here we go, here we go. A toast, then. To the Three Musketeers. One for all, and all for one. Look out, Broadway, here we come.
Things are looking swell.
Oh, they say farewell.
Good fortune at last.
We won't be surpassed.
Fate smiled down on us.
Life is marvelous, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing in our way. What else can we say? Open the door. Life's often more than what it seems in your dreams. All for the show. Give it a go, and who can tell? We'll do well. The days of want have come to an end. Now after all, the world is our friend. 'Cause we've got high days and holidays, bouquets and Monday matinees, hoorays and breakaways, high days and holidays for us.
Who would have thought we'd be as hot as great Suzettes?
No more tests. I never believed I'd ever receive my just reward. We're adored. Though no one knows where fortune may fall, it seems that justice lives after all. Now we've got Fridays and holidays and mornings and Monday matinees, Tuesdays and trailways and Fridays and holidays for us. Now we've got high days and holidays, bouquets and Monday matinees, hoorays and breakaways, high days and holidays for us. High days and holidays for us. High days and holidays for us.
about that scene, Doug?
No, sir. No, sir, no, sir, no, sir.
Look, Doug.
You can take my comic relief. You can take my subplot. But don't take my English plot scene. That's where I draw the line.
Nobody said anything about cutting it. All we want is for you to fix it up a bit.
Oh, fix it up a bit. Sure. Let's say what we really mean, shall we? What we really mean is we want to put in one of those cutesy, cutesy chorus numbers.
Doug, this is the Broadway stage. You've got to keep the public in mind. Do you have any idea what your Arc de Triomphe scene has done to our budget? You're a professional now, and a professional has to expect rewrites.
You, my dear sir, are beginning to bug me. Bug, bug, bug.
You finished casting yet, Stu?
Finally, we signed Noah Wolf for the lead.
That's great.
Yeah, and Maxine has decided on an unknown for the female lead. She's such a humanitarian, she'd give the whole world her big break if she could. Anyway, Maxine's right. The publicity and that sort of thing is gold, and the girl is good. I've got to agree with her there. Can't think, though, that I've seen that girl somewhere before.
Well, what's her name?
Alice something.
Not Alice Beckett.
Yeah, that's the girl. Cute girl. She and Noel will star.
I didn't even know Alice auditioned.
No one did. Almost.
Alice, that's unbelievable. Hey, JM! Wait till he hears.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I have a feeling this could be a very big mistake.
Why'd you say that? Alice and JM have been hitting it off real good lately.
It's just a feeling.
Hey, what's up? Guess who's got the lead in our play?
Barbara Streisand?
No, an unknown.
Let's see, I don't know.
Think, who is the most unknown person we know?
Marie Osmond.
Alice!
Alice? My Alice?
She's a talented girl. The part was practically written for her.
You just think that Alice has got the lead in the musical.
Alice?
Well, if you gentlemen will excuse me, it's getting late.
Yes, Neil, shall we walk him into his car?
Sure.
Stupid me! She was just using me. After all I've done.
JM, guess what?
What?
I just saw Mr. Eastman downstairs, and I did it! I got the part!
I know.
Well, isn't that wonderful? I mean, oh, my big break in a Broadway show. Well, I wasn't going to tell you, but... JM, is something wrong?
You've been using me.
What?
You used me to get the part.
Me?
I was so stupid, but I see it all now. Well, you got what you wanted. Congratulations.
JM, you really don't think I would do that?
It's perfectly clear.
I can't believe you think I'd do something like that, JM. I did it for you. I thought it would make you happy.
Don't say that. You know, it's too bad. I thought you'd be different.
JM!
Excuse me!
What was that all about? What happened?
If I'm not mistaken, Paradise just crumbled.
You said it.
He was upset you got the part,
He said I was using him, that I was just playing him along to get the role.
as I thought.
Stuart didn't even know you knew JM.
I would never do something like that.
Why, that creep. And I'll show him. I'll make him sorry. Have I ever asked you out before?
Yes.
Oh, well, sorry.
Let me explain something to you about JM. Here, sit down. Now then, I haven't gotten all the facts yet, but from what I've been able to piece together, JM was hurt by a girl once. Hurt pretty badly, I think. This was bound to happen, if not this incident, something else. You know, it took a lot for him to trust in you, even though he didn't trust you all the way.
I know. But I love him.
I know. The stupid thing is, he loves you too. Come on, Neil. Let's find JM and try to explain this.
Sure.
And what did I do? I want prestige. I want romance. I want everything, and I spring at the chance. save your punch and have lunch with it too. You got to choose, or fate will decide. Though you can grant, true love can't divide. I love and praise your heart above, though I'll never question how destiny pays. Love may be blind, but must it be unkind? For time after time, romance leaves me behind. And what of me now? I found one love, the others withdrawn. What good is the fame if the flame is all gone? But it's too late to restart the game. I guess I must just go
You know, Doug, let me ask you a question. If you were to rhyme me with something, what would you use?
How about C?
Except C.
What's the matter with C?
Mr. Eastman doesn't like it. That's what I have. You and me and Moonlit C. He thinks it's too cute.
How about idiocy?
Idiocy? There's an idea.
Tell me something. What do you think of Haven't We Met Somewhere Before?
I found it to be a great conversation opener.
You don't think it's too stilted?
Too stilted? How can Haven't We Met Somewhere Before be too stilted?
Ask Mr. Eastman, dear little man. He finds the dialogue much too stilted.
Oh. Tell you what, I'll keep you and me and Moonlit C, and you keep Haven't We Met Somewhere Before.
You've got a deal.
Great. You know, there's something just naturally depressing about doing rewrites on a Saturday night.
You haven't got a date.
With whom?
Oh, yes, I forgot. Jim.
You know, Doug, please don't philosophize at me right now, okay?
Indeed, I have no philosophies whatsoever, and I never share them with anyone.
All the better.
Well, touchy, aren't we?
You know, it's a good thing that Neil has a date tonight.
Yes, it is comforting to be assured the world is still turning.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Doug. Can I come in?
Certainly.
If you came to talk to me, you're just wasting your time.
Don't flatter yourself, Mr. Big Shot. I came to see Doug.
Doug? What do you want with Doug?
Well, if it's any of your business, I have 2 tickets to a show tonight, and Doug is taking me.
Doug?
What? I'm terribly sorry, but that's entirely out of the question. You see, I've got all these rewrites to do here tonight, and Remington Steele comes on at 9, and I'll get my coat.
Rewriting your lyrics?
No, rewriting your lyrics.
Well, I'm ready.
Fine, let's go.
Jim, I hope
Go
you
have a good time.
Jim, the door was open. friend. Sorry if
Hi.
come in. J.M. Kessler, this is Gertrude Bronstein.
One word out of you, and I'll deck you.
Gertrude is Neil's blind date for tonight.
Oh.
As you can tell, I'm getting pretty desperate.
What? Let me call Neil. Neil, your date's here. Right out. Okay. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will.
Neil's been talking about this date all day.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
How are you? I'm so glad you came by because I've got the worst headache.
Oh, but you've been talking about this date all day. I'll get you for that.
Hey, big boy, let's go.
Strong! Now wait a minute! I'm giving public notice. This does not count as a real date. I'm gonna ruin my reputation. Emily, what are you doing tonight?
I'm busy.
Someone's gonna pay for this. No! Help!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Boy, heads are gonna roll when he gets in tonight.
I guess any attention will be a nice change.
Yeah.
Say, you know, stayed up yet.
How'd you know about that?
I told you I follow everything.
Yeah, well,
Still stubborn, eh?
who, me?
It's you. Listen, I've been playing this game for a long time. I know all the rules.
Then tell me why disaster always strikes when life's the rosiest. I mean, when everything's just going swell, bingo like clockwork, something always happens.
I know just what you mean.
I've never seen the sky so blue.
The parks and trees are lovely too.
The lilies and the roses are in bloom. There's little buddies everywhere.
The smell of love is in the air.
And everything is perfect for impending doom. Welcome to the Titanic, welcome aboard. Can't wait to see you panic when you are gone. Welcome to our creation, you're looking prim. You'll have a small vacation if you can swim. Why does it always seem that when life is just swimming along, all at once there's a shark in your pool?
And if you have a dream that your days will be free as a song, you can be sure life is real when someone makes you feel like a fool.
Welcome to the Hindenburg, bad times have passed. We've come away since Lindbergh, you'll have a blast. Please take a seat.
You make it glad to see you. Fly by round trip ticket, what we will do. Good afternoon and welcome aboard Flight 16 to Rome. The captain has just informed me that one of our engines has gone out on us. Ordinarily this is not so serious. However, the other three were already out when we took off. If you look directly out to the right of us, you'll see the Atlantic Ocean approaching us at a fantastic rate. Our present speed is 20 miles a second. Our altitude is 3 feet. Thank you for flying Screeching Sparrow Airlines. And if any of you wish, the ticket agent will gladly refund half the price of your ticket. Oh my gosh. Why do you suppose that your future seems clear as a bell, when all at once you discover a crack?
Everybody knows that some days are an absolute hell. Though gray days there are, you will find that tomorrow is black. Welcome to the Titanic, you and your wife. Welcome to the time of your life. There should be nothing to fear. Welcome to the Titanic.
Welcome to the Hindenburg.
Welcome to disaster is here.
Well, I guess I better keep going. You guys have your Broadway premiere soon, don't you?
Yeah, in 3 weeks.
Excited?
Scared to death.
I'll bet. Well, good night.
Well, good night. Say, Emily,
Oh, yeah.
how would you write you and me?
You and I don't think I would.
Good decision.
Good night.
Good night.
Bow tie?
In your closet.
Oh, yeah, closet.
Ah, the humble playwright dressed for the Broadway premiere.
Wow. Oh, you know what?
Yes?
Doug, I've had this ticket a long time when I thought Alice would be with me, you know. And could you find somebody to give it to?
Well, I believe I know someone who could use it.
Great.
You know, Jeffrey,
Yeah?
I get the feeling you're not too pleased about things.
What things?
Alice things.
Oh?
Well,
Well, I've learned not to disagree with you.
you enjoy being miserable, don't you?
Is that what you think?
Well, you've been doing a pretty good job of keeping yourself that way for the past few weeks.
Do you think I enjoy it?
Don't you? You know, you could very easily remedy this situation. How? Give her a call!
I don't have a quarter.
Jeffrey, what would you say if I told you you were completely wrong in this instance?
I'd say you don't understand this instance.
That was the obvious answer. As a matter of fact, I know a lot more than you think I do.
Is that so?
I know all about Vicky.
You know, you're amazing. You are really amazing!
So are you.
Look, it doesn't matter anymore. This is my problem. I am sick of advice. I am sick of people telling me I'm wrong.
But you are!
There is only one person to decide what I'm going to do, and that's me. What do you think of that?
Citizen Kane, 1941.
I don't even know why I like you.
Why? It's my sparkling wit, my resplendent intellect, and my enchanting personality.
I don't think so. Is there anything else?
Well, that's what I get for handing you a straight line.
You know, we would have been a swell comedy team.
Speak for yourself. I always end up as a straight man. Besides, I don't usually go for someone as showy and flamboyant as you are.
Indeed?
Indeed. We're a couple of cracker jacks, two peas in a pod. One's a little too I don't care,
And one's simply odd.
we're a couple of Looney Tunes, two birds in the hand. Just your average crazy loons, we're perfectly grand.
One of us not like the other. And brother, I mean what I say.
Two different sides of the story. I'm glory, I'm night, he's day. We're a couple of lighting dots, we're cheap in disguise. And you pick my shortest straws. We're a couple of cracker jacker guys.
We're a couple of cracker jacks.
Two matinee stars.
In society's wisest cracks.
We're candid cigars. We're a couple of circus clowns. A curious pair.
One in satin and regal crowns.
And one with no flair.
A Shakespearean actor. A factor not likely to change.
One's as reserved as a kitten. He's smitten and totally strange. We're a couple of fiddlesticks, just worldly wise. Meet your average lunatics. We're a couple of cracker jacker guys.
Oh, I'll get it.
Neo, are you ready yet?
In a minute.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Sam.
Come
How you
on,
doing?
just fine. How are you?
Great.
You look nice tonight.
Thank you. Ready for the Broadway?
Oh, yes. Oh, Doug, this is Emily Nelson, you remember?
Ah, yes, Miss Nelson. A vision of loveliness as usual.
And this is Miss Gertrude Frankstein.
Ah! A vision as well.
Where's your teeth? You'll keep your mouth shut.
Another girl.
Well, are we all... Oh, no.
Are you ready?
No! Wait a minute. This won't work. No offense, Miss Bronstein, but you see, I never go out with the same girl twice, and since we already went out once, tonight is quite out of the question. You understand?
Neil, you didn't count your first date.
That's right, I remember.
No, come on. You can't do this to me. J.M., do something. Emily, please. This is my big night. My Broadway premiere. I've never asked anything of you before in my whole life. Please go out with me tonight, please.
Okay, Neil. I guess if I only get one date, tonight is the best night ever for it.
You won't be sorry, I promise.
Hey, what about me?
Why did I get us a cab?
Holy clown! You're my date for the evening.
Madam, I can think of nothing more revolting.
Ain't that too bad?
Just a minute, everybody. This is sort of a private tradition here. Let me just pour some here for you. Oh, Emily, could you serve him, please?
Sure.
Oh, we didn't have enough glasses anyway.
Cute.
Yeah. To the Three Musketeers, we've had good times and bad times. Tonight we will know if it was all worth it. We can't do anything about it now. It's in your hands. Please, don't drop it. Yes. Something's ahead. I know it's there.
Right up ahead, we'll be somewhere. We reached for a star, and still here we are. We're nowhere, that's true, but somewhere is right in view.
Something's ahead, it's in the air.
Just up ahead, right over there. We worked, sweat, and strain. It seemed all in vain. We're nowhere, that's right, but somewhere is just inside. Something's ahead, tonight we'll see.
Just up ahead.
A trilogy.
They thought they would cry, now they're gonna die.
Our future's prescribed, we couldn't be bright to stop. Our destiny's clear, the team of the year. We know where we know, but oh, where we'll go from here.
Opening night. Every time I go to another opening night, I promise myself I won't put myself through another one.
Oh, this is the worst part of show business.
Yeah, but we've never been through it before.
Opening night jitters give me an ache, and opening night jitters making me shake. Those opening night jitters give me a fright. Those opening night jitters, they jitter me opening night.
Opening night jitters, the pain. With all of us big shitters going insane. It's opening night jitters, do what you can. 'Cause opening night jitters can make you another man.
We three don't know what to do, and we three don't know what to say, but we three wish that we were you, 'cause you don't have to stand for Judgment Day.
Opening night,
Jitters, I need a drink,
And
opening night,
jitters, can't even think.
Those opening night
Jitters, right there, 'cause opening night jitters, they are undeniably here.
theater.
Bye. See you there.
J.M.,
Yeah?
I'm in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Well, after dinner I couldn't shake it.
Yeah?
The same thought kept plaguing me.
What's that?
Well, we better be going too. It's only an hour till curtain, you know. Let's go.
Well, I'll be right there. I have to go get my coat. I'll catch up with you, okay?
I'm in big trouble.
Oh.
Jan? Hi.
Hi.
I don't have a lot of time. I have to get to the theater.
Nervous?
Make a bowl of Jello.
Have a good show.
J.M.
What?
You big dope! Can't you see there's only one thing I care about?
That point is perfectly clear.
Would you treat me like a human being? At least give me the same chance you gave her. J.M., look at me. J.M., I'll do anything you want me to. Just tell me and I'll do it. I know it's kind of dumb. You probably won't go for it, but J.M., I love you.
Do me a favor, will you, kid? I've been through this all before, and frankly, between you and me, I can't take it again.
I've never felt so helpless in my entire life.
I was really just fine, Neil.
You can say that, sure. Your head's not up on that stage.
Just can't wait till it's over.
Neil!
What?
Neil, Neil, remember me? Well, Mr. Bigelow, what brings you here?
Oh, what brings me here? What a kidder. Just like a son. Hey, everybody, listen up. This is Neil Larson sitting up here. He's the man who wrote all the songs for the show tonight. He's just like a son to me. Back when he used to work for me, and I used to encourage him to write songs. Neil, I'm so glad I steered you right.
Yeah. Why don't I see you after the show, Biggie?
Biggie, what a kidder, what a kidder. Just like my son.
Oh, Jeffrey!
Yeah?
Alice is gone!
What? She's
She left
gone?
us the numbers in the dressing room.
Oh my word, come on, let's go. I'll be right back.
You know, Emily, I had a real good time at dinner tonight.
Me too. A wonderful time.
Yeah, me too. And what I was trying to say is, what are you doing tomorrow night?
Who, me? You mean Neil Larson are asking me out for a second time?
Shh, not so loud, will you? There's no use trying to fool myself. I'm hooked. I surrender. I didn't realize it before, but now that I do, I'd like to go on seeing you.
I think something can be arranged.
Well. 2 down and 2 to go. Get away.
Oh, you guys. That's it. She just up and left.
Well, where did she go?
Nobody knows she left a note in. What? Alice? Alice, what are you doing here?
I came to see the show. I hear it's very good.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be here.
Well, what do you mean? I have a ticket and everything.
Yeah, but what about the show?
Oh, the understudy can handle that. That's what they're for.
No, I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Because it seems to be the only way to convince you that I don't care a hill of beans about that part. And if this is what it takes, then I'll do it.
Wow. Boy, do I owe you an apology.
Yes, you do.
I was stupid, and I was conceited, and I promise I'll never jump to a conclusion like that again.
Apology accepted.
Well, why did you go to all that trouble for an idiot like me?
Because I love you, you idiot.
What a coincidence. I love you too. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get you up on that stage and I'm gonna stand in the wing to make sure you don't get off.
But that's no place for you to see your show.
Well, I've learned my lesson. There's only one thing that concerns me now.
And what makes you think I won't skip out on you after tonight?
That's easy. I know this nice little restaurant that stays open all night.
Well, not bad for a night's work, eh?
Madam, don't press your luck.
things are looking swell.